Welcome to Marina's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to crumb chicken breasts my way. I was having morning tea with a few young working mothers and we were talking about organising meals. Now, you know, I always said to them, try to do more when you're doing something, that you've got something in the deep freeze that you can go to and be nice and ready when you want it. So they said, oh yeah, but we go and buy our crumb chicken because we haven't got the time to do it. But look, I said, look, when you get a special on chicken breasts, buy a couple of kilos of chicken breasts and you can put some in the deep freeze and you can crumb some. And I said, look, I'll show you what I do, and I always have crumb chicken ready whenever I want it. You can either use it with your Caesar salad, fry up a couple of pieces and put it in your salad, or just have it as a crumb chicken plate, or unless you can do a chicken parmigiana with them. So there's lots of ways. If you've got that crumb chicken there ready for you to use, you will use it when you need it and you're in a hurry. So anyhow, this is what I do. I have one chicken breast here. You can do as many as you want to. I'm just going to show you this one. I cut it up into little steaks like that. You can get quite a few out of one chicken breast. This is one chicken breast that I've got here. And just keep on cutting those slices like that. It's quite simple, quite easy. And then when you have those little pieces that are left over in the end, what I do is I put them in a plastic bag. All these little bits and pieces, you can put them in a plastic bag, freeze them. You can make a curry out of them, use it as a stir fry. So there's lots of things you can do with it. So now what I'm going to do is I've done one chicken breast. I'm just going to show you the one. So there's 2, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of nice chicken breast in one chicken breast. Okay, so that'll be that. Now what I'm going to do, see this bit here, I'll just chop it up, and all my bits I'll put them in a plastic bag, freeze them, and I can use them up anytime I want to. Now what I do is I'll just shift this on the side. I've got an egg that I've beaten up, and I'm going to add a little bit of milk to it to make an egg wash. Okay, that'll be it. That's enough. So just mix that all together. Now I don't put my chicken breast in flour. I just put it in the egg. What I do though is I season my breadcrumbs. Now I have here about a couple of cups of normal breadcrumbs. What I like to do is I like to add some panko breadcrumbs to it. So there you go. I just pour some panko breadcrumbs to it. It just gives it a little bit of extra crispness to it. Now I like to add some cheese to this breadcrumbs mixture here, some Parmesan cheese or whatever grated cheese you have inside. Just a nice bit there. And I also have chopped parsley. Oh, this chopped parsley is beautiful with crumb chicken. Just throw it in there, mix it all around, quite simple, and it's just lovely. It gives it a little bit of flavour, a little bit of colour. Really nice. That's it. Now, then I have some nice pepper and a bit of salt. And there you go. And I have seasoned my breadcrumbs, which are all ready to do. Now, what I do is I put all my breast fillets in here, soak them through. There you go. Just give them a whisk around. I've got plenty of egg white there, beaten egg in there. Now just take it out. Now my idea is to freeze these chicken breasts, okay? So what I do is when I place them on a tray and I deep freeze them. I'll show you what I do. Now I'm going to take this out like that and then crumb it with that. Very simple, nice and easy, lovely. I've got more than I need here, breadcrumbs, but what you do with extra breadcrumbs, if you have seasoned it, you can use that again. Just put it in a plastic bag and put it in your deep freeze. It'll freeze up and it'll keep perfectly. So don't throw it away. It's all been dressed. You've got cheese through it. But I'm only showing you one breast fillet. When you're going to do a large quantity, you might be able to use all this breadcrumbs because you're going to do a larger quantity. So what I do is now, see, I just coat that like that, put it on a tray, all those pieces just crumbed and put on a tray like that. And it's got that lovely cheese through it, salt and pepper and breadcrumbs. It's much nicer than the bought ones because the bought ones, they don't even season their breadcrumbs, they just throw it in breadcrumbs. So this has got that nice flavour with that bit of cheese through it and the parsley. And so we just keep on doing the same thing all along. Doesn't take long. But the thing is to prepare all this beforehand, and then you've got them always ready. I'll show you what I mean. I've got some in the deep freeze already. I have a large family, and sometimes my grandchildren will say, you know, they're coming over for dinner or something, and I always like to have something there that I can just go and grab and take out. So I have done this for so long that I always, every time you can come to my place and I will have crumb chicken or crumb steak in the deep freeze. So we were talking with these working mothers, and the idea today is to prepare things and freeze them and have them ready for when you need to rush home and cook a meal. And it's so simple, but try to buy your chicken breasts when they're on a special. Get a couple of kilos at a time. Do whatever you want, crumb some, do some with a stir fry. Now what you do is, that's what you do. Just put the breadcrumbs on, put it on a tray like that, and then put them in the deep freeze. I'll show you, I've got some in there, I'll take them out. This is what I do. There you go. There are my frozen ones. Okay, now they are frozen hard, just like that. What I do is I'll get a plastic bag and I will put them in a plastic bag. So I'll say there's one, there's two, you see, three, and then you write on the bag how many you've got, chicken, whatever. There's 8 there. Now I can come home from work, you can come home from work, they're easy to defrost. They won't take long. By the time you get home, you want to say, oh, I'm going to take out 4 chicken breasts out for tonight, or 5 or 2, whatever you want. So you've got them singly frozen like that in your deep freeze. Just take out whatever you want, put it on a tray or on a plate. They will thaw out pretty quickly. All the time you go and have a shower or a change or whatever you want to do, or do your vegetable, these will be already thawed out. So as I said, you're having a Caesar salad, you take out a couple, fry them up, chop it up and put it in your salad. Have them the way they are like that with vegetables or salad, whatever you want. Or unless you have a beautiful chicken parmigiano and take them out anytime you want them. So please try to do more than what you need and put them on a tray, deep freeze them, and you've got them lovely frozen in the bag. Write down what you've got, chicken, how many you've got there, and they've always got them ready for you to take and ready to use. So that is one quick way of making something that you can always have handy to use coming home from work, and have a quick way of having crumb chicken. So I hope you'll try it and use it that way. Thank you for watching. Bye.